Hello, back again, more for some of the 100 Things Challenge. I forgot to say in the previous video, thank you to Rebecca from Dances with Pitbulls for doing the challenge. I think nearly everybody's having a go at it. It's really fun. Right, this one is number 40. Now I was inspired by a lady on Instagram. I think her name's Sarah Miller. I don't know whether she does YouTube or has a channel or what even watches YouTube. I don't know, but she'd been crocheting together some scraps of yarn. And I thought, oh, I've got to do that. I think she's doing it I think she's going to make a bag with hers, but I'm not. I'm just going to chop lengths off and use it to tie around presents or journals, or might do something else with them. I don't know. But my sister-in-law, Maureen, she knits loads of little beautiful little cardigans and that for premature babies, donates it all to hospitals for premature babies. So she has loads of scraps left and she's given me the scraps, so I've been, I just love it. Look at that, it's just like unicorn colours. I love this one. And this is crocheted 2 strands together, that one, but it's so pretty. It's that one. This one is from some bits of cotton yarn that I've got. Again, it's prettier than it looks. They're quite big balls, aren't they? This one's that one was 3 strands. Yeah, that one was 3 strands. This is 3 strands together. Again, this is some that my sister-in-law's given me. It's all different, look, all different colours. Beautiful, I love it. And there's this big mother. This is all just bits left from, you remember, some of you might remember that big blanket I did. I don't think it was last year, the year before last, of all my different scraps of yarn at the time, and this was just some more that was left that I found afterwards, I think. Again, this is 3 strands, but it's lovely. I love them. So that's number 40. And the next thing, I have been a busy bee. I know I've been absent on YouTube, but I usually am in the summer. Excuse me. The next thing, I made a Flowish journal with one of the pieces of paper that I've shown you in the previous video. It needs a bit of repair doing because I've used some of this around the edge, which is like a duct tape, power fixed tape. It's a real strong tape, one of those ones that are hard to pull off the thingy, but it keeps coming unstuck. But the weather has been exceptionally warm, but when it comes unstuck again, I'll need to put some glue underneath it. Yes, so I've made it with one of those sheets of the baby wipes that I'd put on, I don't know what one was on actually. I think it was wallpaper lining. And I've used some of my trim already, look. And my beads, a bit mad with the beads. I do hope you can see properly. Some beads, and then there's just some other little beads that I've got from Hobbycraft. There's 3 signatures, so just in case anybody's watching that doesn't know what a Flowish journal is, it's just basically a journal that you don't sew the signatures in. It's more like used for a supply book, if you like, that you can make your own, take the sheets out and make your own projects with it. Closure, I just put some elastic round and then just some beads on the end. These flowers I've had made ages. You've seen these before, where I made them out of a plastic tablecloth. that had been sent to me by the lovely Jessie, as she'd wrapped the parcel up in this plastic tablecloth, and obviously you can't just throw it away, can you? So, and all sorts of bits and bobs, and oh, and then the back, yeah, it was wallpaper lining, because I just went over it with a credit card with some pinks and purple paints. That's just annoyed me, that I wouldn't have expected that to come unstuck. Then there's just all sorts of, these are just vinyl tablecloth samples, dolly that's been hanging around for years. There's also, it's a bit of a junky come all sorts papers from craft magazines. Now the sunshine's coming out, and I think that'll make it even worse for you to see. Biscuit packet there with some sweetie packets there, and envelope that I've made, stickers, little dotty stickers that I've had forever. Oh, this was a leaflet that I got when we went on holiday from from Hull, I think it is. Crowland Abbey, we went there a while ago. Painted papers, all sorts of bits of die cuts that have been lurking around for ages. Love that pineapple, don't you just love it? Oh, that was from Specsavers glasses. Painted papers. Feather paper, I've had that forever as well. Excuse me, what time are we on? Right, what number's this? Oh, this is number 42. I just love making these. Little paper flowers. Again, they've been lurking around forever. I've also, this summer, I've been sorting all my drawers out again. Yes, again. Not that they really needed sorting out, but just more reorganising them. One of my little booklet things there. Some flower shapes that I've cut out. Oh, this leaflet actually came out of my drawers. And I got them last year. No, I don't think it was last year. Was it the year before? Oh, time flies. I don't know. Was it last year when I got my drawers? I think it probably was. I don't know. Whenever I got them anyway. I've had this for ages and ages and ages. It's a little note card. Some of my paper that, who was it that did it? Sticking to, was it Shannon Green? She was sticking, this was like 3 or 4 years ago, sticking things between, I think, greaseproof paper, no, not greaseproof paper, parchment, no, not parchment, paper anyway, where you iron it. That was just, where are we? Let's have a look. Oh God, it's all falling out. These, because obviously there's another side to that, and that's just what they came in. I don't know where that went. We'll pop it in there. Beano magazine. More of the little vinyl things. Tablecloth samples. Painted paper. I've had that about 20 years. Wrapping paper. Probably longer. Raffle tickets. I've had loads of books of, well, a few books of raffle tickets given me. Bits of painted paper, another dolly. The other side of that, magazine. Don't know what all that was about. I don't know what I was trying to do there. But anyway, it's a bit of pretty paper, isn't it? These were from when I was doing my Cusadema flowers, and I've got some left. Little tag that I can't think who it was. Somebody was doing all these little tags last year, I think it was, and to have a go. Thermal papers, painty papers. There was little clips free in a magazine. Oh, this was from when I was doing the foam marble a couple of years ago, and it all turned to mud, and I thought, well, why should mud always get its nose pushed out? We all say, oh, we don't want mud. Well, I think it's quite nice. Mud should be allowed. Bring back mud. Bring back mud. Yeah. Well, it's not actually mud. It's more of like a khaki colour, but that's what it had turned to. And then I just put my diamond stencil over the top of it. And yeah, that I've had forever. McDonald's bag. Painty papers. Oh, love that. Yeah, this was it's just the cover of, I don't know whether any of the papers are in here, probably are. A little free book, some paint chips, some 2 or 3 years ago now, I think I decided were they alcohol inks? I don't know whether these were alcohol inks. I think they were alcohol inks on acetate sheets. It could have been packaging, I can't quite remember, and I was playing about with those. That's just some of those that I've got left. I also put them through an embossing folder, some of them. I don't know whether you can pick that up. These little hair grips came in handy. I think there was 96 for £1 from wherever I got them from. I don't think it was Poundland. I think it was one of the other cheap shops we go to. Now picked this up on our way home from holiday last year. It's all about the Humber Bridge Country Park. Paper. We're on 12 minutes again. Small little pieces of painty deli paper. Well, it's not deli paper. I don't think we get deli paper over here. I wish we could buy like the sheets of it. This is just parchment paper, I think it's called, or greaseproof paper. I don't know, one or the other. Feather paper that's been lurking around for ages. Love that mat. Oh God, many years ago I made one. We used to have some, I think they were white and pink and all pretty coloured curtains that some of them had, in some areas, they, you know how they fade. So I cut them all up and made a rag rug. Don't know what happened to that, but yes. I don't know if that's a crocheted one or a braided. I think it's braided. I braided mine. Some feathers that I made a couple of years ago. Some of these that, I can't remember who got us started on those. Well, the first time I saw some of these was when Angie Beaumont, we did was it a swap or something? I can't remember. Anyway, Angie Beaumont sent me some, and they're beautiful. And then somebody else did a video, but I can't think who it was. Some tags off the tea bags, a little fisherman's friend lozenge pocket that had, thought that had got something in it. Something needs to go in there. These little cards were given free when we were shopping once from Morrison's, I think, supermarket. Sophia the First. Don't know what they're all about anyway. That's a piece of leather that I'd embossed and gone over with black ink. Another one of my little flowers. Some more of these. And these ones. Now these I must have had these made for 5 years. There's just a couple that are left. These were from shredded, when I was going through the phase of eating shredded wheat. Shredded wheat were the way to go. Shredded wheat every day. I used to have it for my breakfast and supper, and oh my god, I was so in love with shredded wheat. And hot milk, beautiful, and I used to save the wrappers and paint them, and that's where they're from. A little piece of useless information there for you. These were free in a magazine. Some more bits of tablecloth samples, and that was a leaflet from when we were on holiday last year at Whitby. And that is it. Another little flower on the back, and that is all for now because I'm on over 16 minutes. I've still got more to show you, but I shall have to come back for another video. It's all or nothing with me, isn't it? Okay then, thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.